Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Love has no obligations or expectations. When you love, whatever you do is because you want to do it. It becomes a pleasure. It's like a game, and you have fun with it. When you love, you don't expect something to happen. Whatever happens is okay, and hardly anything disappoints you. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 192, NASDAQ up 42, S&P's up 20, gold contract up $15.90, trading at $1,290 an ounce. Silver up 8 cents at $20.19 an ounce. Platinum up $1.88 at $1,388 an ounce. Copper flat at $3.22 a pound. Light sweet crude flat at $99.92 a barrel. Bonds, the 10-year down 13 ticks at 125.17. 30-year off 16 ticks at 132.25. King dollar down 27 ticks at 80.70. You have the euro off 6 at 136, and the yen up 35, trading at 102.61. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, baby. This is it. This is what we're looking for. We go from price point of 1850.85. That was the high that was established on January 15th. We go straight down 113 points, 1737. You get down with juice, you get down with volume. You do a monster counter-trend move, that move, 5-day move. And what do? We hit the 1821.36. We get to 1823.54. You reject that level, and you have lighter volume. You did 700 million versus 919 million. That looks to me, folks, at the end of the, you have the A point, which is 1850. You have your B point, which is 1737. My take is that we get the C point right here. Can the C get to a test of the 1826? Maybe. It looks to me like the C is right here, though. That's on your Dow Industrials. That's on your S&P. We go to the Dow Industrials. We take a look at the Dow Industrials. We'd have the Dow Industrials. Dow had gone from a price point. Now, the Dow is the weakest index. Dow had gone to a price point from 16,588. You get down to 15,300. We got up into the $192 today, and you did that with 700 million. You know, the Dow is like in the middle of nowhere, actually. The Dow can actually get up. That can get up to the 058, about another 58 points higher. And where I'm going with that, I'm going to the December 9th swing point. That's what I'm doing. NASDAQ Composite. Now, Composite's been the strongest index out there. What the Composite did out here today is this. The Composite is up $42. We are at 41.91. We got to 41.98. And what the Composite also did, this is where the harmony comes in now. The Composite got over the January 24th high, closed underneath it with 400 million less shares. So the Composite and the S&P is saying, guess what? It's time to sell them. It's the B to C of an ABC structure on the way down. If we go to the SPY and you take a look at the SPY, and that, yes, is deviant beyond belief, folks, no doubt. And that's a beautiful thing. You take a look at the SPY. What we did with the SPY is this. We did 113 million shares. That 113 million is going into 208 million shares, going into 132 million shares. The 3Qs, if we take a look at the 3Qs, what you're looking at, and the 3Qs, by the way, was the only one that actually had juice last Friday. 3Qs, we did 38 million shares. That's going, we got to 88.97. Now, this is a trip because the high is 89. We closed at 88.80, and, you know, bottom line is that there's not enough juice. You know, will this tag the 89 tomorrow? I expect, yes, we'll probably tag it, but you'll fail up at those levels. If we look at the Russell 2000, you go to the IWM. What we have the IWM, this is weak, big time. The IWM had a high out there of 117. We go straight down to 107, 10 points with monster volume. Today what we did is that we got to a price point of 112.34. The high of the downdraft on the 3rd of February was 112.20. And what that does is this. You get over the high, close under the high, did it with 42 million shares versus 91 million shares. That says that the small caps also are doing a very large ABC structure on the way down. Your A point is 117. Your B point is 107, so that's a monster. Your C point is 112. That'll give you a 102 price projection. And what you do have on October 9th, the swing low, that has some juice in it, October 9th was 103. Your swing point from the August level is 100. So volatility, you can expect it out here. Gold contract. Let's go over and take a look at gold. What we had with gold is this. Gold contract today does 145,000 contracts. No, more than that. 1 second. Let me see this. Man, if it only did 140, I believe it was doing 160. GCJ FOA. Yeah, we did 145,000 contracts. Okay. So we did 145,000 contracts. We are at 1290. And the bottom line is that can you get into the 1300? Yeah, you can. What I suspect you're going to have here is that this is just about the end of another move, monster move off that bottom, folks, which is really sweet. The 1295.50, that was the September 18th low. And if you're that day, that's where we went from 1295 to 1368 and then just gave it up pronto again. That is a huge supply line right at that particular level. We can take a look at the bond market, what we had with bonds out here. We'll start with the 10-year TYH4. 10-year bond out here, down with one lighter volume. We did 1 million shares versus 1.7 million versus 1.9 million. Now, the 10 years at 125.16. The real key is that do we back down? I suspect in the morning you can back down to about the 125.04. But this looks like a monster ABC up. Your A point on this would be 122.24, and your B point is up there 126. So it's a 4-point ABC. If you back down to 124.23, that gives you a 128, and a 128 will take you over the highs that were generated in October. We look at the 30-year bond, and the 30-year bond, the last time up and over, it had taken over the swing point that was established in October, and that was more than 100% move of a move, and that's the most things do at all times. 30-year also came back with only 266,000 contracts. You're coming into 373,000 contracts as well as 474. Now, the 30 years at 125, 132.25, that can go about another 25 ticks lower. That's how that's set up right now. King Dollar. We go take a look at King Dollar. What we have with King Dollar is this. She rejected lower price today, had lighter volume. She got down to a price point of 80.51. She closed out at 80.71. That King Dollar wants to basically, she did 24,000 contracts. That's going into 34,000. King Dollar wants to go back up to this level of the 81.52 area. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. Now, if you happen to be in the area of New York City, folks, next Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is the Traders Expo at the Marriott Marquis. I'm going to be doing a workshop. This is going to be a live workshop. It's a one-hour workshop for direction shares. It's going to be all about day trading ETFs. So if you'd like to come to that workshop, it's Tuesday, 11:30 to 12:30 at the Marriott Marquis at the Traders Expo. Check it out. Now, let's go we're going to take a break first, and then we're going to come back with our man, Mr. David White. We had the Dow Industrials finish up 192, NASDAQ up 42, S&P's up 18. We had the gold contract up $15.70. Silver, $20.21. King Dollar, 80.71. We're coming right back, folks.
Bye.